Like hormones are crazy. I'd go on their Instagram. I go on whatever, and a nut is a nut.
What's going on, everybody? It's the All Points Podcast. You're hanging out with the freshest crew. Maybe you haven't heard of me in a long time, but I go by the name of Jonathan the Great.
It's Midwest.
Hey, too.
This is Sam, aka Sauce Master Sex.
And this is Kyle.
And we are back from Dreamcon. Hey, we had a good time down there.
Man, Jonathan, what's your favorite part of Dreamcon?
Man, everything. Just everything about it.
Yeah. I mean, specifically, about everything.
That thing. Yeah.
With the chicken.
And then it's like, boom.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, let's give it up for Jonathan, our cameraman. That's why you didn't see him. He was behind the camera the whole time.
Yeah, way behind the camera.
Yeah,
just super, man.
About 300 miles behind the camera.
Man. Nah, man.
You want to explain yourself, nigga?
At the time, I didn't get a full check until I got a full check. And then things was looking kind of pricey. And I was like, nah, I'd rather hold on to my money.
It's looking a little dicey.
You didn't start a savings from when it was announced?
What?
Back at the beginning of the year?
No.
You started Dreamcon savings?
Liberty Fruit don't pay like that. I mean, unless you've been there for like a billion years, but no.
That's impossible, Jonathan.
What?
You can't be somewhere for a billion years.
The universe is here.
Yeah. Try 13 of those.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. How you like that?
Anyway.
Had a space fact for you to suck on, bitch.
So Jonathan didn't show up to DreamCon.
I didn't, man. I didn't. I'm sorry, guys.
We were
I'm sorry.
not whole the whole trip.
You know what? I felt his presence though.
Ooh.
I bet you did in the bedroom.
Officially in the DOJ.
Nah. Because the way that he was DMing that shit, I was like, yeah, there's some real Jonathan energy.
Wait,
No,
Mr.
but I don't know if it was you or you, Kyle or Sam, for those that can't see right now. I could have sworn we was driving. Somebody was like, "Hey, that looks like a homeless
It did look like Jonathan.
walking." Or
But
something
it was
like
me.
that.
It was a Jonathan. It looked like a Jonathan pushing a bike. We saw Jonathan at the grocery store. We saw Jonathan everywhere.
It was like that,
Yep.
it was No Way Home, where he was like, everywhere I see him.
I just see his face.
It's for Jonathan's.
And I kept his badge on me the whole time. I was just waiting for someone to put their hand on my shoulder and be like, Kyle, give it up. He's not covered.
Nah, man.
No one ever
Honestly,
did.
I don't know how the hell I got confused about it and everything, because I thought you guys were leaving Friday, so I eventually was able to try to get that day off. And so, initially I was off, but so when I thought you guys were gonna leave, then I was gonna try to show up in the morning with my bag over my shoulder, be like, hey, you got room for one more? And then that didn't work out, and I was like, okay, well, let me try to rent this car and everything before I saw how pricey them bitches was.
Hey, how
and
much was it?
They was looking like for the two initial companies that I was going with, it was $300 just to drive it down there and leave it there, and I was like, no.
What company was that?
It was Avis and I think Enterprise.
Yeah.
I don't think Enterprise had anything, and then it was something crazy like that. But it was two different companies. One didn't have anything, then two were expensive, and then the third one they actually had a decent price ones. But then I was looking at it like the amount to rent it, and then room and board and all that shit, and I was just like, nah, man, it's too much for me.
I told him he should have just rented a U-Haul for $20. Just drive it down there and leave it there.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's the cheapest rental.
I could have. I mean, I didn't think about that, but but when I was thinking of coming down there, then I was thinking I was going to show up, I was like, hey, yeah, you remember when Jonathan showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Super Bowl? I had all these things planned out, and it just didn't work.
Yo.
Like, you should just took her car, man.
Nah.
Mud Dog.
Is it Mud Dog? The Mud Ducks.
Yeah, it's Mud Ducks.
But yeah, so how was the trip for you guys?
Damn, exhausting.
It was work. And
That's what I hate doing.
I'm old, man. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, bro.
Nah, me
like
too.
it's no, we all are.
Two nights in a row.
Yes. One night I was editing a video and I was out at my
That was
computer.
the first night.
Yeah.
Supposed to go to the club, or somebody, I gotta take a shit. It'd be 5 minutes.
Hey,
then 5 minutes turn into,
Bro,
man, I can't.
my stomach was acting up.
You know what? It wasn't just 2 nights. It was every night.
Oh yeah, I was passing out.
Because that second night, this
Nope.
motherfucker was like, oh, I got a FaceTime call. Hold on. And then he went to the fucking
Never came
bedroom
back.
and just
Never came back.
passed
And the
out.
second night, he
Never
was
came
editing
back.
the video.
That was the first night.
That was the first
That was
night?
the first.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Right there on the table.
I never planned my sleeps during this trip. I just passed out.
He was asleep every night at like 9 p.m.
I was one day I was one night I was going to bed. I was like, why is it 10 o'clock and we're going to bed? Like, what is this?
And then the night that, like, I think it was the last night, we ordered food.
Yep.
Yeah,
From
and
that taco place.
All three of y'all was
All knocked
gone.
out.
Woke up, ate tacos, and went back to sleep, bro.
It's crazy
Went
what
back
you
to
see.
sleep.
Like it's all about perception and all that shit. So what I saw whenever one of y'all would like post something on Snap and everything, like it's like we drinking.
Oh, yeah, we was drinking.
and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, these niggas is living it up.
That one drink took me out.
Hey, listen,
what
we was living it up.
I mean,
But the soothing voices of Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan put us to sleep.
Hey,
see, I'm just saying it was that rodeo goat that did it.
Man, rodeo
it
goat.
was a good burger.
Yeah,
It was we
Sure.
that was
We ate a lot
good.
of we ate a lot of good food down
fucking
there.
right.
A lot of
It
good
was it was
food.
almost worth that god awful traffic.
I never had peaches on a burger, but it was lit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
man.
heard of peaches on a burger.
And then Biscuit Bar. Shout out Biscuit
We ate
Bar.
there twice.
I only ate there once, but y'all ate there
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
And then I bought mimosas for everybody.
Man, it was a good bonding experience. I'm glad you guys came along. Shut up. Really feel closer to everyone except for Jonathan. That's fine.
But overall, DreamCon.
Yeah,
What
it
did
was
y'all
fun.
think?
It was fun. Like I said, I was happy with the episode.
Yeah.
Not as happy with the panel, but it only because like kind of like pacing stuff. But other than that, man, it was fun.
I agree.
I wish we could have seen more people though.
I enjoyed it for what it was, and then I seen. Did you see the news when it was on the news? Because you know, whatever, they had DreamCon on the news in Arlington, Texas, and of course Mark, you know, the Beyonce of the group.
Yeah.
he was talking, and I think they had like 6,000 people.
Jeez.
So it's growing faster than they can keep up with it, and this is only their
Definitely.
fourth year, so they still trying to figure it out on the fly. And
man.
of course, they ain't gonna have all the adjustments. We could easily sit back like, oh, it should be this way. They should do it this way. But at the end of the day, you know, they came a long way.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I know like in the moment I was like a little bit upset about this and that and the other.
Steady spaghetti.
Yeah, no, like absolutely. And I think for like the experience that we had, and not to name any names, but the experience that some other
Right.
people who were there as guests had, I think it was justified. But at the same time, like you said, like they're going faster than what probably even they anticipated.
Yeah.
And my hope is that they can then take those numbers and be like, yeah, let's adjust for that.
Right.
And next year will be even better.
Right.
Because, like, I don't think this year was bad.
No.
Like, it wasn't like a horrible experience. I didn't leave being like, this is the worst.
You know, had them panties in a knot.
Right. But I was also kind of like, that was a mess.
I think it was the Texas heat that was like boiling our blood.
It probably was.
Because this wave of heat is like.
And plus, like, there were so many different factors involved. Like, last year, it was like everyone wore a mask.
Yeah.
There was no wristband shit. It was like everyone wears a mask.
That was the other part.
And this year, it's like there's all this extra steps of like getting a wristband, and then like they were fucking up the badges, and it was like
Yeah.
But you know that happens. Like when it's a big convention, people are just volunteers. It's whatever. I can't really blame that on RDC World.
I mean, they could have like put in the flyer or whatever
Yeah.
about the parking. That was undisclosed.
yeah, that's
It's
the
like,
number one thing.
that was.
caught everybody off.
That's the
guard.
one thing that I'm still pissed. I'm not still pissed about, but I was really. I can't forgive that.
But then I thought about it. I was like, it's a 50-50 split. I mean, if it had went the way we planned it, we'd have been right down the street and
Right.
we'd have been in walking distance. But
Right.
we didn't have no control over Catfish, Airbnb, host or whatever.
Oh yeah. So for those of y'all who don't know, because I don't think we touched on this in either the episode or the panel.
I mean, we can just
But
do
it
a
was
briefing.
$15 a day
Yeah.
for parking.
Yeah.
And that was like per vehicle. And that shit was insane.
Yeah.
Y'all
So
did
it's
bring
just-
like 19 vehicles down there.
Not by choice. Not by choice. Wasn't my idea.
Hey, like I said, I was glad I did because I was ready to go and I was like, I'm going and left.
Yep. You did that multiple times. Yeah. You did. You literally did that. And that was the whole point of you bringing your car. I drove my car and I didn't drive it at all. I just kept it in the garage. I said, these people wanted to drive, so I'm gonna ride. So no homo, but they wanted to drive, and I was like, hey,
Good, Kyle.
you be the
You work them hips.
you be the captain of the ship. So
You drive.
Wait, so you
yeah.
didn't drive any in Dallas?
nope.
He drove.
Get there.
The most he drove in Dallas was to get there.
Yep.
No, I let him.
Eugene let me drive one
I let
time.
him drive
He
back
let
to
him.
my brother's house. I
He
was
criticized.
like, "Nope, you're done.
And literally, that's literally what it was. And I said, I'm not about to have this nigga comment on my driving, so I just parked my car in the garage.
I mean, but
exactly
you
what
get
it
used
was.
to it quick though.
Did y'all feel safe with me?
Nah.
Yeah, I
It is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, I'm here today. So hey, it is what it is.
Fucking Gene was like, yeah, and you're like, nah. I mean, it is what it is.
Nah, it is what it is. I can't comment on no one's
I
driving.
mean, you can.
I can't comment on no one's driving.
I'll do.
No,
You know, just comment on it. Everybody's driving.
It's a podcast.
Except for my-
The whole thing is talking.
nah. I'm here today.
open book,
I'm
not
here.
no more.
I'm here. That's all I gotta say.
Whatever.
I'm
Look
here.
at them pages. That's about all you get.
Yeah, no, man. I wouldn't be mad about doing it again.
Yeah. No. I mean, if we get invited back, or you know,
That's what I said in the moment. I was like, no, I'm opting out of this. But then I was
Yeah.
like, this is what I'm saying now, but for a year from now, you know, things might change.
That's
but-
fair.
I think if they wanted us, I'd be down.
Yeah.
Like, would I try hard to get in? No. But like, if they wanted us, absolutely. And by the way, like, I don't know the names of the people, man. I don't. Is it Mark?
yeah.
The dude who was he was doing the interview for the people with Nope. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was out there, and honestly, he held that shit down because he was like, "This is my first time doing this interview," but like, he felt like a natural. So, you know,
Yeah, they're growing. They were at the ESPYs.
they're hella growing, man.
You know what the ESPY awards
Like,
are. That's pretty big.
I know that like we made a lot of jokes about them moving back with their folks and whatnot, but like, you know, shouts out to them for everything they're doing
Yeah,
right now.
that's the crazy thing from looking at it, being that the fact that they're at the ESPYs and everything like that. And we were talking how you didn't really see them posting anything about Dreamcon, no, not promoting it or anything like that. From what I heard, they were not really around at Dreamcon. You really didn't see a lot of them and everything. But I mean, I guess their name pretty much will bring people in, and you don't necessarily need them to be there for other people to have a good time.
Yeah.
But
That
on
and all-
that, what?
And also, like, do they fucking need to?
What?
No,
be there?
they don't. They don't
Because
need to.
like in the run up to DreamCon, literally every single fucking person who was going to DreamCon
Yeah.
had it in their name on Twitter said soon DreamCon.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, that's free promotion.
It's crazy how you can have that kind of a appeal and draw to yourself. You don't really have to do much to get people to come in there. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
They had like their appointed times to make an appearance, and that
Right.
was dodgeball. You can go see all the ESPN quality dodgeball videos all on YouTube. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
They showed up for that, then they showed up for the
Yeah.
intro.
Like,
Yeah, that was the only time that I
intro
saw.
to the con.
Like you definitely could have seen them as evidenced by Amari.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
I was like, I don't even know how she seen them.
She's seen them all, and I'm
I was
like,
she got
alright,
pictures of
whatever.
everybody.
She'd
Only
be like
picture I
everywhere and
seen was-
nowhere at once.
I seen what's the little light skinned dude that's always angry?
Desmond.
No, in the skits, it's
Desmond.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen him.
That was John.
Yeah, I
John.
dapped it up. I dapped it up with Desmond. Yeah, Desmond recognized us. When I saw him, I said, "What's up?" And he
Whoever
said,
wears the
"Hey."
glasses, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was when we were coming up to get the.
Yeah.
Well, we had the badges. Like when we
Yeah.
just got the badges. Okay.
I
Desmond
seen
walked
him
out.
actually
and he said,
walking
"What's up?"
around.
Yeah.
The other three, never seen them.
No, it's crazy because I didn't know that they were doing dodgeball. Was that at fucking
That wasn't
Dreamcon?
announced either. It was the last minute thing.
Here's
I would have made it for that.
Hey yo, here's how that went. You want to know? Because like we didn't know shit about
Yeah.
that, and maybe that's because we didn't have
because
the,
they
like-
knew better.
Yeah, I was gonna say
How
if they,
we throw
maybe
these
it's 'cause-
balls around.
Maybe it's because we wasn't like checking the app constantly because shit was updating constantly on the app.
They didn't announce it until the day of.
Okay, so like here's how we found out. So they did this whole thing where like everybody went into a room and they were like, "Thank you for coming to DreamCon." Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that big ass thing
Bye.
where they're on the stage.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
And as we're walking out, there was this dude who was like handing out tickets, and like it was a fucking like you've seen Dead Rising.
Yeah.
It was basically like that, just around this one guy handing out these like few tickets that he had, and they was like, "It's the last ticket," and everyone's like, "Oh!"
Forearmed. It was like
Yeah.
trying to find a Turbo Man. It was like he getting forearm, knee in the back, push. I'm like, let me get up out
and
there.
that's how we found out about dodgeball.
Okay, how many people can play? Is it what?
It's a
it's
5-person
like-
team.
It's between
Yeah.
like the influencers, like the
Ah.
popular.
So the it was $100,000 I guess dodgeball tournament, or it wasn't even a tournament. It was just it was them versus whoever.
Really,
Yeah.
And
really quick. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I gotta pee.
and they won. But after that, it was anybody. It was just free play. Anybody could play.
Yeah.
And when I went in there, it was the champions, the Dreamcon champions, the team that Dreamcon represented versus anybody, and like they destroyed the people who was just playing against them because they were like professional dodgeballers. They were literally throwing rockets. It was crazy.
I
I
would
got
have
it
to
on. I got it on.
disagree.
You got to see the film.
I mean, I seen it, but
They was throwing rockets
man, you gotta look at my background, dog.
against amateurs.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta look at my background. All I did was play sports. I played dodgeball. I played pretty much every sport.
Well-
You gotta be athletic. You gotta be.
You just got to be
You
quick.
gotta have quickness. You
I can
gotta
hop in there.
You gotta be able to read stuff.
You gotta have some aim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
I wasn't about to do it. I wasn't about to do it. I would have been the man out.
That
if
looks
was
like
the
5
case.
people on there.
That's what
All
I'm
right, so
saying.
Count your blessings, Dreamcon. We coming for you, nigga.
I'd rather challenge him to a smash or take it.
We
You
getting
should've
in
seen
on
me
that.
playing dodgeball at the sports forum or whatever.
That's fine.
Wait, they
I
got
was,
it up
I
there?
was killing. I was.
We
Huh?
can run
They
it.
got it up there?
Yeah, they got like the basketball courts, the trampoline.
Let's see.
We can host our own dodgeball tournament. Y'all know that, right? We got the
Yeah.
equipment. We got the gym.
All points dodgeball.
You ain't got the athleticism.
We can do it.
Let's do
You
it.
don't
We
got
can do
the
it.
testicular.
We can do it.
I'll get to this. My last thing for Dreamcon. I mean, everything we can stick around, but this is my last thing. The thing that I noticed about it, just from looking at people there and everything, I really feel like I'm aged out of that. Like the whole event and everything. I don't watch anime. I don't fucking care about that shit. It looked like it was a bunch of teenagers and probably like younger adults.
Can I chime in on
Go
that
right
real quick?
ahead. We double
The
dutching, nigga.
demographic it's dropped off from us last year.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I seen like little middle schoolers or
Yeah,
something. I was
nah.
like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, nah, I can't be playing the big black sack with middle schoolers. You ain't getting me like Hells. It's not happening. But I am the world's greatest now. But nah, it was just crazy though, just looking at that and everything, and I was just like, I don't think this is for me.
I mean, I don't think we're going to be patrons and shit like that. We're going to just do our thing here.
Possibly.
But,
It
Possibly.
definitely is work
phrase it
when we
like
go.
yeah.
And like everyone was like, "Oh, did you enjoy your vacation?" I was like, "It wasn't a vacation.
Yeah, it
That's
really
what I
was.
It was work.
Yeah.
It was literally work. Like we don't go there for fun. We go there to work, and we didn't even go the third day. That shows how much we
I wanted
work.
to. I was about to pay for parking.
No,
We go the
I ain't
third
doing
day.
it.
I
Yep.
wanted to, but
We got that.
I was cool going to the mall.
We ended up going to it's called like Asian Times Square. I went out there with a young and her friend, and as soon as we finished up there, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah. Wait, Young was there?
yeah, she went.
I will give a shout out to Young. I will give a shout out to what's the crew's name? Amari, Trey, Jay
I don't know
Smooth.
if they have a name.
Yeah,
for
man.
them.
Yeah, I don't think they got crew, but
shout out to
that
them.
that group.
They was there the
held it
first
down.
year or that one year that we did it last year when we did it, and they was here this year.
Yeah.
and they recognized us. And they actually came to our panel and they was like looking forward to seeing us again, and that really meant something. And there was
Yeah.
two moments. There was two moments where I was just like, wow, we really doing this, you know?
Yeah.
The first one was the first night. Our panel. The panel, I agree with Alex. The panel was kind of random. I was kind of disappointed in the panel too, but like it did what it did.
hard
But
to
we had
gauge.
fun.
Yeah.
we had fun, and everyone was laughing.
Yeah.
and it was and I was told that it was half capacity or something like that. So
Yeah.
we
Oh, that
kind
room,
of
yeah.
we kind of filled our room up. But the second moment that like kind of shocked me was the
I think I
second
know.
day,
Yeah.
where we were in a they called it the Dream Lounge, and it was basically a
The
cafeteria,
cafeteria.
where like anybody can just come and go, eat their food, take pictures in front of a
Had some old
backdrop.
lady back there
was
serving up
yeah.
potatoes.
Pop locking and breakdancing.
When we got there was a DJ playing, and it was just like, you know, everyone was dancing, everything, having a good time. But it was come and go. So like when it was our turn to do our panel, we started setting up and everything, and like everyone was just talking, you know, doing their
Yeah.
normal thing.
Oh, hold on. Let me interrupt there. Mm-hmm. The place y'all did it was in a cafeteria.
It wasn't in a cafeteria.
It wasn't a cafeteria, but
You know what I mean.
It was a
a
place
lounge.
designated for
Yeah.
just chilling. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
So they set y'all up in there to do the second panel.
yeah, I agree.
disrespect.
No.
Yeah.
I know.
had enough of this.
Going into
You
it.
know what? We playing dodgeball
That
next
was the
year.
whole thing.
No,
of this trip
that was the whole
don't-
thing.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Going
Like,
into
looked
it.
bad on the
Who
outside.
does the scheduling for Dreamcon?
But
Once you walk
Jonathan,
past the door, it's
I
like,
got some balls for you.
No, bro, because like
going into it,
this was the thing.
yeah, going into it, like
We
it
were
was
thinking
people
the
was
same
coming
thing.
and going, but as we started, it was like a few people listening, a few people, but like halfway through our set, we had the whole room.
It was
just
silent
watching
and
us,
just- yeah.
and it was so weird and
if-
so crazy.
If you listen to the last episode and
Yeah.
you just scrub from like the beginning of it all the way to the end,
Yes.
and you just hear nobody except
no
what
one's
we're-
talking.
yeah,
Yes,
you just
because
hear
they were
our-
listening to us. The
Yeah.
whole room, every table was just filled with people just watching
It
us,
was-
and it was crazy.
It was really surreal.
it felt
Because,
like
like,
yeah.
You guys didn't get any picture of the video?
No, because like
Then it
again,
didn't happen.
we got it on audio.
at
Yeah.
the
I thought we
very
had the video.
at the very beginning of it, it just felt like four dudes talking while a room
Yeah.
of people just kept on fucking doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But it really did. It turned into like this whole fucking room of people
Yep.
just
We had to
listening.
completely all eyes on us.
we bullied our way into like paying attention to us.
And it was kind of crazy because like Dreamcon was closed and we were still going.
Yeah, we
and
probably-
right when we were done, they just left.
Man,
like it
Yeah,
was
we probably
over.
could have kept going for longer, but the fact that the event had to shut down.
Yeah,
I was
You know.
I was mad because like I had left to go to the bathroom because I was holding that shit the entire entire episode, and so then I finished in the bathroom. I'm like, all right, let me go help and pack up, and then security's just like, no, you can't get back in.
That's the same
So-
thing that happened to me, but I had to talk my way through that. He was like, "No, you can't go back in here." I was like, "I just did the panel." No, well, he's just like trying to. Oh,
Look
what's
at
your
your
badge?
badge
Why
and
it
everything
doesn't
like-
say VIP? I was like, man, I'm on the thing. I'm trying to help them get all the equipment to take it to the car. He was like, no, you can't go back in there. I was like, dude, my stuff is in there. I was
said,
like,
"I'll
you
beat
want to
your ass."
escort me down here? He's like, all right, come on, let's go. And we walk in there, and then when
man.
you're wrong, you can't say nothing. So he took that walk of shame.
Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I should have done the same thing. I could have helped pack things up.
Oh no!
but to summarize, like if we were to do it next year, I think the major important thing is to have like a booth. Like we need to have
Yeah.
a table in the actual vendor hall
Yeah.
because that's basically our HQ. We didn't have an HQ this year, so we couldn't really just like relax and just chill. We had to keep it. We had to stay mobile,
Yeah.
and that was like the hard part. So I think that's the most important part is getting a booth for next year, and I've been talking with the people behind the scenes again. He's like, I told him, I gave him feedback, and I was like, yeah, man, this and this happened, and he was like, oh yeah, next year I'm just gonna have a podcasting application. So we should get in a lot smoother next year. Probably
I wouldn't
won't
assume anything.
Exactly,
Yeah.
probably won't.
I wouldn't
but
assume anything.
I'm definitely gonna apply for the podcast. I'm definitely gonna apply for a booth and just pay whatever fee they ask. And I'm gonna apply for at least one media badge because us walking and being like having a schedule, like having an actual like we're on the schedule with GA badges is kind of stupid. It felt kind of like we weren't important enough.
That's
and
where that
I
comes
don't
in, where
agree
you
with
can't
that.
get in.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
so
yeah,
like
the badge.
I think they kind of
Yeah.
set us up for failure because it's like, all right, like it's like, hey, we trying to go downtown and party, and it's like. We go downtown, it's a ghost town. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, where everybody at? Oh, there's a big fight going on. Everybody's over here doing this. So that's basically like, oh, we're gonna put you in room 3. And they were like, all right, we're telling everybody, like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be in room 3, we'll be in
So-
room 3. And then they
Then it was
update
room 2.
Then they update the schedule. What was online was different from the app.
Yeah.
And then on the app, there's like, actually, you're in the World Series room. That's room 2. So like all those people that we told room 3.
Yeah, right.
And they actually put us up against a giant because there was this big panel room. It was called, what was it called?
It was like,
Would You Rather?
Would You Rather?
Yep.
Everybody's wanting to go
edition.
see that, so they kind of put us up against the wrong time slot, and everybody wants to go see that.
Hey, but we still had motherfucking half capacity, goddamn.
So-
See?
Just imagine the room could have probably been.
Yeah, I mean, we
saying.
could have filled that
That's what
room.
I'm saying.
still
Whoever
held that
did the
shit
rowdy,
down.
whoever did the schedule, I'm coming for you.
Nah, I'm not knocking. I think we're still like you guys said, we're still growing, we're still learning.
Yeah.
They're still learning, they're still growing, and
There's only one thing. There's only one thing that pissed me off furiously.
what?
So you remember when Trey came up? He's like, "Yeah, I came to see my guy, Three Fingers, Midwest, and Sam." I was like, "Oh, you just gonna skip over me? So this for you, Trey. I'm coming for you, nigga."
So,
Who's Trey?
but other than that, see, you ain't even met them.
I don't care.
But
Anyways, well, that was good that you guys had a good time there. The panel and all that shit got
Hey.
jumping, pumping.
We can have a better time
What?
if everybody listening right now shares the podcast with their friends.
True.
Maybe.
Do it.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah.
that would be nice. Yeah,
Get them numbers up.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
That's right.
Then we can be on Conan.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess.
The
right.
show that is now over.
Well, with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back with the All Points podcast.
And we're back. How did everybody enjoy that break? I know you did. I know
Love
you
it.
did.
You love it.
Yeah.
I got a quick nut in.
Did you?
Yeah,
I mean, you got to get it when you get it.
Almond cashew.
I'm all out of nuts.
You said what?
Was it almond cashew?
Nah, walnut.
Wait, Kyle, what'd you say?
I'm all out of nuts.
You get castrated?
no,
What happened, bro?
nah, man. I came back from Dreamcon as a single man.
Bro, think about all. No, I'm not gonna go there. My bad.
I was like, wait a minute.
So-
Wait a minute now.
Sorry.
This was supposed to be
bad.
Sam, not me.
Well, you was
Nah,
so
bro, I'm
cat
just-
calling
Dreamcon
every woman
saved
that
Sam's
walked up.
relationship.
I was just gonna say, like, think about if it would have happened 3 days sooner, you could have been getting all the sugar.
Oh,
water.
nah.
Nah,
It was passed
I
out.
know why the relationship failed right after DreamCon.
Why is that?
Because she found out about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
We was driving, we seen this big ass sign with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Yep, that's exactly what
It
it
was
was.
a sign, all right.
Yeah, it sucks.
Does it?
No, it does.
He said,
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
It wasn't even that long, dude.
it wasn't, but it's like,
But that's what's like when it's something new, you can't just go all in because
I mean,
you setting yourself up for failure if you just respond. If you allow yourself to get that emotionally attached in such short period of time, it's only gonna have that.
well,
that
All I hear is
I
like, all I hear is like Big Pimpin' in the background while he's talking and whatnot.
It's like it's true.
No,
It's
because
true,
like
though.
okay, if I meet a chick this weekend at the club or whatever,
you
and we
going
start talking for a few months, it's like what's really there? It's
What, you ain't just
you're
going-
all going off a natural human instinct.
You ain't just gonna rip your heart out and just hand it right to her, nigga.
Listen,
No,
this ain't this ain't no fucking shade on like anything Kyle felt at all. But it's like it's true. Like it's a few months. Like what do you have?
Yeah, right,
Like if you dump too much in too short a time, you're basically like you're burning the candle at both ends.
I think you guys are missing a really important thing here. All right. The whole time that we were talking about this,
Yes.
did you guys hear Kyle's reaction to all this?
Silence?
Yeah.
No, it was more of a, I mean,
because
he didn't give up.
because I mean,
He didn't give a fuck. Like
Jonathan knows me a little too well right now.
it's just the same with me. You always have people that tell you what you want to hear, and then you have the people that tell you what you need to hear.
No,
What I mean on that
Because,
first
like,
one.
Let me get it. Let me give it from the horse's mouth.
I don't think-
instead of y'all assuming.
No. Because before you get into it, I don't think you didn't give a fuck. Because if it was that case, you wouldn't have gone in the group chat
Yeah.
and been like,
No, okay, so
Said those horrible things.
I did care. I did care. I
never
did
said you
care.
didn't care.
It's not. I didn't give a F because I did care. But I agree with you guys. It was only a month to where it was just like, what did you really? But like,
It's like don't
it just,
fall so hard so soon.
It just kind of sucks to be like back on that. Oh, now I'm downloading, dating apps again and swiping left and right again and just.
that though.
And you're right, and I don't. But it's just like you're right. But it's like I'm also just like, man,
Here's the thing.
The reason it's more or less.
absolutely right that he don't need those dating
No,
apps.
that's what I'm
With
saying.
the recession out here,
It's
you know,
like,
pussy has
when
gotten
you-
cheap.
When you lose something, you always think I gotta find something to replace it. I gotta find something to replace
Yeah.
it. It's like take
You
your
don't.
time to yourself.
And I haven't even
bro.
you know, I feel like it was more of a not really a wake up call, but it was just like, dang, Kyle, like, all right, let's really focus on yourself this time.
You
It's
gotta
like
reevaluate.
I'm basically reevaluating, diversifying my bonds, you know, just getting stock exchanges, you know.
I was gonna ask, like, do you want like my honest opinion, like now on
Yeah,
the show,
I don't
or
care.
like you want it
Give
like
it to me.
off mic?
I'm gonna give
I
you
don't
something
care.
off air.
No, you can say it on the show. I don't care.
Because
Like-
it's not from your perspective. It's
because
from the
like
other side.
ultimately like what it comes down to is like and this is for anybody who's listening. That's the only reason why I was asking you
Yeah.
right now if you wanted it on air or off air, is because it can help anybody who's listening.
Mm-hmm.
If you get out of a long-term relationship, it should not be that shortly thereafter you're in a new relationship. Like, you can fuck around. That's
I mean,
cool.
unless you were cheating.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess in that case, if you were completely checked out, fuck it, do what you want. But like, if you still cared that relationship
Shout out to
ended,
Angel.
like if it hurt you in the slightest, you still cared. You should spend some time on your own figuring out who the fuck you are, because ultimately, like, regardless of how healthy or unhealthy your relationship is, there is a piece of you that you do sacrifice in any relationship, and you should find that piece, bring it back into you, and figure out who exactly you are, so that moving forward, you can get exactly what it is that you not only want, but something that's going to benefit you. You know,
Yeah.
time alone is healthy. It's good.
Yeah.
Also,
But,
fucking
you know,
around is healthy too.
There you
Fucking
go.
around is healthy too, but that comes with being alone.
No, you're not.
You can do.
So everyone has told me it was too soon. Everyone's told me it was too soon to get into a relationship. Even my therapist told me.
But like,
And I'm just
you
like,
learning.
and that's fine. But you know, I'm learning, I'm figuring things out, and I'm having, and I'm not. So I guess to Jonathan's point.
As long as you ain't booty cheeks up in the bathtub. it's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not. Yeah, we already discovered that my bathtub tub's too small, so it's gonna be a big
I'm
booty
gonna let
cheeks
you
up.
finish. There was nothing wrong with what you did. It's just
Exactly.
like, you didn't have
Exactly.
to put a title on dating. If y'all
Yeah.
was just cool and being friend and kicking it, that's fine. But y'all didn't need to like classify it as we're in this serious relationship together. Y'all should have left that alone, because then that just puts too much expectations. So if the split would have been ever, you would have been a lot more cooler, because like, oh, this is just my friend, we're cool or whatever.
that
So
wouldn't
that's
have worked.
So that's
though.
the whole. So that's why I'm saying it goes
you know,
to Jonathan's.
She's
like,
probably a classy lady and is probably looking at it like, no, I have to be in a relationship if I'm gonna get my cheeks clapped and everything.
But you
He's
can't
like,
be in
"Alright."
you can't be in a relationship until you get to know someone.
And that falls on her at that point.
Well, okay, so
gotta get to know
he knew her
that's
name.
why it kind of goes to what Jonathan said earlier. It's not like I didn't give a F. It's just like, where was I going with this?
You were in it. You know,
I was in it, and I'm
it's
not.
Like you're saying,
I'm
it
not
wasn't-
hurt. I'm not depressed.
It just
I'm not
sucks.
angry.
It
It just sucks. Yeah,
because you get used
I'm
to
not-
something
yeah.
and it gets snatched away.
Because like we were planning on going on a trip this weekend, like and literally the day before she broke up with me, we were talking about hotels and stuff. So it's like you had to have thought about this the day of, and that's what sucks about it.
It sucks.
but it's like I
more-
get it. I understand. I'm not angry at her. I'm not
Right.
mad.
That's
I'm guessing it's just the idea that basically it's a waste of time. That's really what
no,
sucks.
I don't think my time was wasted.
Yeah. She
probably
at all.
knows.
No.
It's just
still got the fuck.
when you set yourself up for like any kind of plans. Like, it's kind of in the same vein as like if I was like, hey Kyle, I'm not saying that you would get excited,
Yeah.
but if I was like, hey, next Wednesday it's half off games at Dave and Buster's, and I was like,
Yeah.
we should go, we do it.
You start
and
breathing
like,
heavy.
and we started planning, and we was like,
And
yeah.
then Tuesday you're just like, hey man, I can't wait to go to games.
And it's like, nah.
And then Wednesday morning you're just like, I'm not going.
because people don't.
Like-
We always think we know what we want, then we get it. It's like moving too
But it's
fast,
like-
and it ain't really.
But it's slightly deeper than that. It's like being hyped up for a game and it comes out, it's a glitchy mess. Like,
or Horizons.
But
Horizons.
I can't say that other factors that played in that we had
Like,
conversations off air. You know that factored in. So
but it's not a waste of time. And
Yeah.
like, it's not, you're not mad. It just sucks. That's it. It
it's
just
not a
sucks.
waste of time, because look, you always doubt yourself as far as like what you think you can accomplish with going out, putting yourself on the market. So
Exactly.
that's a pat on the back for you. You get out of a situation for however long you've been with, and then you automatically meet somebody, and
that's another thing I was
so
gonna
that's
say.
just like you gotta congratulate yourself. So
Exactly.
you should never like doubt yourself that I'm not capable of doing something. So
Exactly.
now you know,
Because if anything, that
capable
just
of-
proves that you are marketable.
yeah, you capable
Exactly.
of doing anything. So
But
that should just give you more confidence going forward.
exactly. But to summarize everything, ladies, if you're listening,
The summer is Kyle's.
summer is still mine. We still have 54 days until the fall.
Man, knows the exact
Playing that
number.
out.
No, I'm just kidding. But I just thought it was funny. I was like, dang, I left DreamCon.
54 days. That's 108 cheeks.
Right?
No, it's crazy. Think about relationship shits
Yeah.
and everything. You ever, while you're in a relationship, you do something, you know, you manifest something just so you can get not necessarily angry at your partner or anything like that, or you can feel some type of way.
Nah.
What do you mean?
I gotta.
You never just manifest.
You leave the toilet seat up just so you can have an argument later on about it.
I want to let you finish, but I just
I'm gonna
want to.
finish.
I want to dog ear the manifesting shit thing. Like I want to dog ear that, so later on I can come back to it.
Okay.
But like, please play on.
So, you know, the other night, I had a dream.
Oh shit.
That one day.
Nah, man. My dream was, you know, Aria was getting her shits clapped. Just
Oh, snap.
Dang,
What-
you
what do
saying
you-
that like
What do you look like?
she was
saying that
getting,
like you're a third party. Like
I witnessed it. I was like, hey, stop.
You quit that now.
Get off of her. She didn't stop, man.
What's
she
going on in your
she was
subconscious?
giving him some of that. And I was mad. Like, you ever see something in your dream and you start looking for it in real life?
Hey,
like,
I've
this
had
person
that
don't
happen to me,
exist.
man. Somebody was mad at me for a whole month for something that didn't even happen.
It didn't even happen.
It happened in the dream.
I
She
woke
brought
up.
it to real life for a whole month.
I woke up. I had to hold my chest. I was like, I looked over at her. She was like, I was disappointed, man. That was
You
a
know
whole
what?
mix of emotions.
No, that's real.
Yeah,
That's,
man. She was not. I was looking
you
for the
want to
nigga.
hit her though?
No, I was looking for the
Okay,
nigga in
good.
real life when I went to
Good.
work the next day. He don't even exist. I was like, where are you?
I'm glad you didn't want to hit her.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it was mixed of emotions, man. I was angry. You know, I was hurt because I was like, how could you do this to me? You know, and I was angry, man. You know, I had to look at it and I was like, all right, all right, two can play that
And you
game.
be like, what does this all mean? What is this?
No, but
You
like
mean it's real, cuz.
during my relationship with my significant other at the time, I had multiple dreams like that, and you just wake up.
Because it's in your subconscious.
You just wake up, and don't you just want to stretch a little bit extra hard, just a little bit hard,
On yours, yeah.
just like you know, like
Yeah, why not?
why did I have that dream?
You gonna take it out of there when it's in your brain.
I'm just like because I was just like, why am I having this dream?
You don't do anything. Just steal
So
the
you
covers.
wake up, and you just want to pull the covers just a little bit harder.
This is like the one and only time where I wish we had one of those fucking star chart bitches
I'ma
on the
chime in
podcast. Because like they'd be like, well, you know, that actually means
I'm trying to in for a little bit because it's all about psychology. It's probably like little insecurities that you have hidden inside. So you possibly like this might be a possibility if you see any signs that goes on. So you thinking about that, and then you go to sleep and dream it and manifest it in a dream, and then you wake up like, damn.
Well, my manifestation came true. In my case,
That's all
I know
it
where the
is.
good.
That's all
Nah,
it is.
man, because that don't make no sense. I mean, that's like when I have a dream and you know I'm in space or whatever, and my kids are in a rocket ship, and I'm trying to get to it before it blows up and everything like that. That's not in a you know my
No, I could
subconscious
just,
or
it
anything
just
like
be
that.
something simple like, oh, she gets off at 7. She says she's going here. Why she ain't come home? Where's she at? And
I
then
know where
it's-
she at.
But it could just be something like that. It's something
Jonathan
small.
literally-
I got
and then
tracking apps,
something-
man.
Jonathan literally has a tracking app on
And
the
then
reason.
something else happens, and then it's like, dang,
He
what if-
shows me.
What if she? And then it's just like, what if she really is talking to somebody else? And it's nothing serious, and it just keeps building.
Look at
and,
him.
You know, just like the Spangles video that came out. You know, I got knuckle sandwiches if she hungry.
well, I mean,
then you go to sleep, and then now you done put it in full effect. Like,
Sure.
oh, I
If-
witnessed her, whatever, with another person. I
Well,
have to
what,
watch.
if we're
what
talking-
happened in your situation where somebody got mad at you?
It was just
Somebody who will remain
I forgot
nameless.
who the person was. Whatever. I was doing something with another. Same with the roles was reversed.
Right.
And she
You was
woke-
out there giving
She
somebody
woke up.
that-
She was mad like the whole time. I was like, and then she finally told me. It took her like a week. I was like, what's up? It's like I had this dream that you were doing this and blah blah blah. I was like, so you been mad at me this whole time?
Over a dream.
Held that for a week.
No, it was a month.
A month?
It was a whole
yes.
month. She was mad.
How can you be mad?
She only
crazy.
shared it after a week. She was still mad afterwards.
She crazy.
That's some goofy ass shit. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
I don't even remember half my dreams. So like that kind of shit would just be gone as soon as I wake up.
You know what they say? If you
I
can't remember
remember-
your dreams, they're gonna come true.
I remember mine because
Who says that?
am I getting dreams that I'm getting hit by drunk drivers and shit? Like
Mahatma Gandhi.
I remember mine because it was funny.
If you don't
Like how
remember
you
your
wake
dreams,
up in the middle of the night because of your dream. You're like, hey, like I really woke up and looked at her because I was like,
yeah,
bitch,
man. No, that's real.
I'm gonna show you.
You know how we all have our like celebrity crushes and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you like watching TV with your significant other and y'all just make jokes, it's like my joke was always like J-Lo and Drea Michelle. If anybody knows who Drea is,
I do know.
So I would just always talk about Drea. So that's like putting that in her subconscious. And then one time she had a dream. She was like, "You had a dream. You was fucking Drea." And I was like, "See,
It's like
that's really be in your mind."
should have asked her, was it good? Yeah, was my stroke game on? Did she come back for more?
I only had those dreams because this stuff was really going on in my backyard. And
Yeah?
that's where mine
God
came
damn,
from.
That's why you hate your backyard.
Yeah. I don't like going out there
You
no
need
more.
to spray your backyard, boy. I'd say that.
Second person to say that.
No,
Already
but
sprayed it.
I'm gonna unfold that dog ear now. Unless anybody else had something to say
Nope.
about
No.
that specific.
Nope.
No. All right. Here's the thing about manifesting shit. All right, and this is 100% self-report. I'll admit, like I'm a creep. Fuck it, I'm a creep. I don't give a shit. Like,
Yes, you
it's
are.
just whatever.
I think we all are.
I'm a weirdo. But no. So like, here's the deal. All right, I haven't done this post high school. I want to make that clear because like post high school, I can find whatever the fuck I want.
He's been jacking off to people's Facebooks.
But back whenever I was in high school,
Sale.
100%. Like if there was somebody who I was like really attracted to. Like hormones are crazy. I'd go on their Instagram. I go on whatever, and like a nut is a nut is a nut is a nut. And like
You know what?
I mean, they do that in
That's-
prison all the
that's
time.
normal.
Yeah. Pictures and
Don't be ashamed of it, Sam.
Smell of some perfume.
I've been there.
and so like
Lock of hair.
I'm just gonna be honest. And for anybody listening, there are people with less self control than me and less consciousness than me who are like older than me, probably
Yeah.
still doing that shit. So like
Yeah.
just let
Probably
you
in
know.
this room.
If you
why you close your laptop, John? They're on to me.
Just for sound bites. That was for a sound bite. That was a sound bite.
No. My point is this. All right. My
Hey,
point
what
is
did they
this.
tell you when you was a kid to have a childlike imagination?
My point is this. All right. Actually, no. Every single person who is in Wichita, who I happen to, shake hands with the president to,
Right.
every single one of those people, eventually, after X amount of time, I didn't pursue it. It came to me. I have done the deed with. And it was literally insane because like over half of them was last summer. and when it was happening, they was like, I wanted to do this for so long. And I'm like, how long?
Me too.
And I'm like, how long? You're like, since high school, but you was with so and so. And I was like, oh shit.
So basically, you're like Kira. You're like got Deathstroke now.
Not Deathstroke, but
You
yes.
got the
Deathstroke.
test drive it in your mind before
Absolutely.
you got to actually get the keys to the car.
If I nut, I'm getting in that butt.
Hey,
So why are you using your powers more nefariously? Right.
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
I am a happily, quote unquote, married individual.
if I knew me beating off to somebody meant I was gonna get with them
would've been
months
that
down the line.
I seen that video.
the craziest
Whipped
point.
cream.
The craziest point is, how like we was talking about like
wouldn't pull out.
fulfilling like our craziest fantasies one day. And I shared with y'all what mine was, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's what it is." Those two people were both people They're both people.
Yeah.
I would hope they're people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're
It
saying.
was both people who
That's
I had
interesting.
I mean,
completed too.
I don't do it like that. There's just like people I see,
Shit's
and then I
insane,
just like something happens in my mind. I'm like, yeah,
I want that.
It's fucking crazy.
ends up
I
happening.
likes
And
it,
then-
and I want
and then it ends up happening. I'm just like, damn.
Like it's 6 for 6 on that
crazy.
shit. I have a
You've
better.
had sex with 6 people? You
said
whore.
what? No. I said it's 6 for 6 on that.
No.
My total number is greater.
Slut.
Oh.
Hey, listen, those days are behind me. All right? I'm reformed.
Why are you winking?
What? I got sunglasses on. I look like Tom Cruise right now. You can't see shit.
He saw it in my eyes, and I saw that shit. Yeah.
Most you can see is the ghost of fuck it, never mind.
STS.
No, I was trying to think. Was it David Banner? The fucking person who founded Scientology. I was trying to move
Ron
past
Hubbard.
this, but
You were thinking David
Anyways.
Blaine, weren't you?
So
no, something
Yeah,
like
he was.
Cabbage.
No clue.
Anyway, just let's move on. Let's move on. The whole I was trying to move on.
I'm pretty late on this and everything like that. Have you guys heard of Christian Walker?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Fucking hell. Yeah.
That's a handsome man. Who's that?
Is
He's
that the dude that got the baby with her?
no.
Who is Christian Walker?
Christian
better
Walker
find
was
out.
in Alabama or
Georgia.
Is Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia.
So in Georgia, isn't he like old? Here, go ahead, because I don't know who the fuck he is.
Basically, the person
who
who's running for
Ronnie is.
Senate on the GOP side, that's his son. That's all you really need to know.
Okay, so basically, this is his son. They're like extra Republican right, and you know how the right is, how they're like super anti like anything
Gay.
cool,
Yeah.
that too, but whatever. so basically, his son is hiding in the closet.
No.
Like, no, he definitely is. In this video,
Hiding in plain sight.
no,
maybe.
in this video, he's pretty much talking about how like he went to Starbucks or whatever, and like they got a bunch of pride flags up and everything like that, and he's all like, "No, take those down. You need American flags and everything like that." And the big strong Republicans, daddy. I was like, yeah, okay. And then they're like, "Oh, happy Pride," and he's like, "No, it's Happy Friday. Like I'm not a part of that group
trying
and
to
everything
denounce
like
it.
that." Yeah, and it's like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Call a spade. So what
Yeah.
came on to?
She was in line in front of him, and he's back there like on his phone and everything like that. And I guess she told the barista like, "Yo, he's gonna come up here, probably talking shit, doing some weird shit," and he
does some
did
weird
that. So I mean, I'm super late to
Get out his car and walk up on her.
Yes.
I'm like, how is this camera getting that close to her?
because he walked up on Kaylani, and yeah, he's. So yeah, it's super wild. It's just one of those things that's just funny to me because I never knew about this dude, and like they got a bunch of videos on him just being super fucking extra, and I'm like, wow, like this is amazing. Like
This dude was like, I don't know the pronunciation of it. It's like the Givenchy or whatever the fuck it is. But
Oh, Givenchy?
yeah, whatever the fuck. But he's like, and now we
tell
can't
which one
even
of
pay
us
for
is-
gas. And he's wearing this shirt that costs like $3,000.
wait, that was that dude?
Yeah, that was him.
Ah.
Because fuck it, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's the wrong podcast. My bad.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the right podcast.
It's not-
Go ahead and say it.
Fire off. Pop off.
Okay. Listen. What's his name? Something Walker.
Christian Walker.
Christian Walker. Listen.
Heathen Walker.
Listen. So here's the deal. As a sucker of cocks, I would never.
Oh shit, my contact just slipped over. God. Oh shit.
I would never want somebody to just out me. You know what I'm saying?
gotta go
Like,
fix this.
I totally get that. So I'm not trying to say 100% without any real evidence that this man is gay or anything adjacent, right?
Yeah, this man definitely is not gay.
Listen, again. Like, I'm not gonna stereotype,
Yeah.
but like the signs point to yes. If you shook an 8-ball, it's gonna be like. But no.
Like, what do you think?
Absolutely.
But no. So like, here's my deal.
No. It's gonna be like, absolutely.
So here's my deal. All right. This is. I didn't want to do this because I said it wasn't the podcast, but fuck it. Y'all said yes, so I'm gonna go in.
Right?
It's the whole fucking platform of that side of the aisle. And I'm not trying to say that like the fucking Democrats are good, because they're not, but
You're great.
that whole side of the fucking aisle, their whole thing is just posturing.
Yeah.
If there is an issue that is hot button that can take, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
If it can take, it's gonna take. So if this, if this Chick-fil-A warrior can come out in this bitch and he can decide, like, oh, I'm wearing this fucking Givenchy shirt, but Joe Biden made gas prices high.
Yeah.
It's a fucking fantastic talking point. Like, no matter what it is, it's a great, like, I mean, y'all have been around this city to gas stations.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen the stickers that have like Joe Biden pointing at the price
did
and saying,
this,
I
that-
did this.
Yeah.
Like, it is such a fucking solid talking point. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. And, like, they love to say this shit about, like, oh, well, you know, Bernie Sanders and fucking AOC, they got all these money and boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. But it's like, so the fuck do your people?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
they do
wait,
too.
no. Every Republican is a hardworking Republican.
Man, fuck
Everyone who is registered as a Republican worked their way to where they're at.
I think Marjorie
what are you
Taylor
talking
Greene
about? Yes.
worked her way.
She absolutely did. She is rags to riches,
No.
bitches.
Whoa. Anyway, the point is, it doesn't matter if somebody is even fucking trying to say that they are on that side of the aisle, and I don't want to cast a blanket statement because
Fuck it, I will.
whatever. But like, as far as my personal experience goes, and as far as statistics goes, they're all fucking privileged.
Yeah.
And they will take those stances because it will protect themselves while just what's the word? While appealing to lower class Republicans. Like it's
Don't make no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
But hey,
But
Fuck
yeah, you man, you know what also doesn't make any sense?
The fact that they got rid of the goddamn Choco Taco.
No.
Listen, all right,
what?
everybody, you didn't know that?
Klondike got rid of the Choco Taco.
The Choco Taco is dead.
Listen, I want you to talk more about that because I didn't know. But also, do you remember back in like the 90s, early 2000s when Taco Bell sold the Choco Taco?
Was it Taco Bell or Taco Tika? Well, we were poor fucks, so we went to Taco Tika.
It was one of the two, but like one of them
Yeah.
sold Choco Taco.
Yeah.
and then it was just in stores, and now it's gone.
It is fucking gone.
Fuck out of here.
There was this whole wave of like people was like, we don't know what we lost.
exactly. Y'all act like y'all was eating those things like every week.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
can
was
go-
in, but
My
it was-
I can get a
31
Choco
years
Taco.
of
Listen.
living.
I also don't eat ice cream sandwiches, but like they're still good on occasion.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And what is an ice cream taco but a fucking ice cream sandwich folded in on itself?
You know the
Bang.
But y'all
only
still
good
got
Choco
drumsticks.
Taco.
Man, fuck out of here.
The only good Choco Taco is Mar Negra. You know.
What?
We saw that one coming.
Come on, man.
I don't care. You know who that is?
No.
Basically, it's a black Hispanic girl.
Stupid.
All right.
Hey, chocolate taco.
He didn't roll the R, so it wasn't putting that.
My bad. Anyways, shit that don't make sense. Has any of you bastards seen the new XXL freshman ciphers?
No, because I've checked out of that ever since 2016.
Yeah.
I heard some of them were decent.
No.
No?
Somebody lied to you.
Okay.
Yeah, this dude right here,
Why is
Nardo
that?
Wick.
What is that?
Super trash.
Wait, what's his name one more time?
Nardo Wick.
Okay.
So,
Super trash?
I was watching this video because you commented on it.
It wasn't this one, it was the other one.
Sorry,
What?
COVID.
No.
But my only like major complaint, because I'm past the point of just like, all these dudes are whack, because it's more of like, okay, yes, it's like we know that now by now.
Yeah.
I'm more or less like, who's teaching these guys how to perform? Like, who's telling them to grip the mic like that? It's so stupid. It's like holding a gun sideways. It's just so annoying.
Cool.
You're trying to look cool, but you're not producing good sound when you cuff the mic like that.
I don't want to contribute to it, but I'll tell you what my personal experience is.
Yes.
All right. Because, okay, what makes you mad about it? First off,
Well, because I know you're not supposed to do that when you perform. It's
do
not-
what for the people who
the
can't
mic.
see? Do what?
You're not supposed to cuff the mic. You're not supposed to put your hand over the part where you're speaking into. You're supposed to grip the shaft and
I
then
like to
speak
put my
into.
finger over to like block the breath from my nostril.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually what I was gonna say too. Is I used to have the thumb side of my palm. I would have that around like the silver part of the mic, not like over the top, but like at the bottom of it.
Yes.
And then somebody at a certain show that I did was like, "Don't do that," and I was like, "Okay, cool." They were like, "They're like, you should hold it by the shaft, like you said. Don't neglect the balls, of course."
Like this.
But like after that, I was like, well, if I can't, because the reason why I hold the mic up at like the base of the silver is because my top knuckle of my index finger blocks my lips from touching the rest of the mic. And so if I can't do that, I will then move the index finger over the top of the silver so that I'm still talking, but A, my lips aren't touching the mic, and B, it kind of acts as a pop filter. And I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but that's what I do
I
personally.
agree. If you watch all of our live performances, you will see me hold the mic just the way as he described.
I hold it just so, you know, that's just how I do.
Because,
it,
bro, like as soon as motherfucking what's his name, goddamn Hannibal Buress was talking about how at like some show, like right before he went on, some dude like farted in the mic. I ain't fucking touching no goddamn public mics
That's why
with
you
my
bring
lips.
you bring your own mics. That way you can cover it all you want.
Listen, I ain't got it like that.
Jonathan's notorious for double fisting.
back then.
Holding the mic.
I know I did it at the last.
He's notorious for doing that. No, I was just told that's not what you're supposed to do. But but that was my biggest gripe watching those freestyles. Was just like, why are you holding the mic like that? And I was just like, who's teaching these people how to perform?
So what is it? It just other than like the performance shit, is it just all trash?
Yes. No.
It's trash.
The performance is trash. Their lyrics are trash. The whole thing is trash.
Is it? I've been in this. Please,
Yes, yes.
so in a
We
row.
got to talk about this at work. So the Gen Z was like, "Oh, did you watch the Double XL?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I can't listen to anybody who was
Hey, Eugene,
born
you
after."
want to speak into the mic?
I was like, "I can't listen to anybody that was born after 2000."
You want to know why?
Why?
It's not only is it not relatable, but like obviously there were some people throughout the entire course of hip hop who blew up young. Like I would say Tupac blew up young. Snoop blew up relatively young, but the difference is there are people today who are popping off pre-voting age.
Yeah, I mean, well,
And like
for different reasons.
yeah, for different reasons, of course. But like, the thing is anybody who is like, I would argue personally, sub 21, they don't have the experience.
21.
Like anything they say is not going to be based on like real shit. It's like J. Cole said. It's like they're talking about bitches, cars, and like wanting money.
Not even,
I don't
not
even
even
know
that.
about that.
I just think they lack education. All the good rappers, you know.
Yeah, but like you don't need education to be a good rapper. You need
Yeah, you do.
experience.
Education and just knowing the world, knowing things.
Exactly,
all
but,
these
like-
different things.
But that can come from experience. And if you're a fucking 17, 18, 19-year-old cat trying to rap about some shit that's real, you don't have that experience. Like, it's not there.
you know what? This might be a
Like, the
little bit of
most
a hot
you
take.
have-
This might be a little bit of a hot take, but I'm starting to feel like, as far as culturally and musically, we've kind of hit like a bit of a plateau. Because like you think about it, as far as like think about when jazz and soul and funk and all that. That seems like it was all crammed in this, like it had like its own decade, right?
Okay.
But from mid to late 80s on to now, it's just been hip hop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so like what you can, there's like little variations of it and whatnot, but there's no like brand new style that's come out outside of like some really just niche shit. But other than that, it seems like it's just the same shit. So it's just like I wonder if that's the case, because you were talking about like you have people who they'll talk about some shit that they don't know about, and it's like, well, they're also talking about the exact same shit they were talking about 20, 30 years ago.
Well, because there's only so many elements. You got wind, fire, ice, all that. It's only so many elements that you can pull from. So.
That's what I mean. So
and-
then I feel like the creativity is kind of stifled.
But also,
But you could just find a different way to like package it. So he can have a bar about whatever fucking toaster strudels. But it's like, yeah, all these rappers got 50 different lines about toaster strudels. Now I got to figure out how to use toaster strudels as a bar that's completely different than those other 50 ways. So that's just what rap is now.
So there's I feel like with that now being in the conversation, I was going to say something entirely different, but with now that being the conversation, I feel like I have to go two different ways. And I want that to lead to a conversation, if we have enough time, is number one with yours. I know I said I really don't want this, I don't want to leak too much politics into all points because I know it's not what it's about, but...
It's all points, baby.
But like, since the 90s, be realistic, what has really changed?
Oh, a fuck ton.
No. Like as far as like the problems that were rapped about then, what has really changed?
You're gonna have like a lot of the same problems, but again, it wasn't that. It wasn't even the '90s because that's going way further back than that. Like those same problems existed during those same moves in some areas.
But still, that's a lot of time for shit like in that realm to be stagnant. Like for the issues in the '90s to still be prevalent today, that is 90 to thousands to tens to 20s.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time for that shit to still fucking be there.
Exactly.
And it's like, obviously to like the listener who's only listening in for entertainment and not for the storytelling and for like the political aspect, that's going to get fucking boring.
Well, it should.
And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, like you were talking about, what did you just say? With the bars and trying to come up with a new way to say
Lil
it.
Wayne, he'll recycle shit, but he finds a different way to say it. But not even with him, just with anybody.
And that's the other thing is like at this point, with the internet and social media being a thing, so many people can say shit that it becomes a part of the paradigm in a way that it limits what new things you can say. So not only are you now strapped for new issues to speak on, you're also now strapped for new ways to explain those issues because so many people have come up with...
It's like the NBA dunk contest. All these years, all these dunks, there's only so many dunks a human can possibly do.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're trying to reinvent something where you pretty much need assistance, like a jetpack or a trampoline to be able to be more creative.
That's what I mean. I feel like
just
it's
the person.
I feel like it's plateaued because it's just been exhausted to the point where you can't really come up with much new.
And not to shit on like, you know, K-pop people or like, Japanese rappers or anything like that. Like me personally, I hold a specific bias because like in my heart of hearts, I care so much about like the genuine, like the genesis of hip hop and what it means and what it represents.
Yeah.
And like seeing other people who have no attachment to that whatsoever, just seeing it as a commodity and building it from there. To me, that feels disrespectful, but like I don't want to piss people off by saying that it's fake.
No,
but like
fuck them. But it is. But it is. It's a knockoff. It's the great value, basically.
And so when you have literally the entire world seeing hip hop as nothing more than just a fucking commodity that they can make a little extra dough off of, now have all those fucking people across the globe.
It's funny
coming up with all that like shit.
There's a Vietnamese friend that I have, and we were just talking a little bit, and he says, "Oh, have you listened to any Vietnamese music?" And I'm like, "There's this one it's a really dumb. It's like a supermarket love affair. It's really like it's a meme." But he's like, "Oh yeah, check this one out and whatnot." And it sounded almost exactly like a Usher and Alicia Keys duet, and I was like, if you gave them this melody, you gave them lyrics, people wouldn't be able to tell the difference back in like 2010 or something like that.
Right, yeah.
And this was like new music, you know? So I was just like, that's that influence. And so it feels like not only just here is it plateau, but other people are waiting, what are you guys going to put out next? You know, what's new? What's the new wave? And like, as much as EDM has caught on and become like its own thing, it's probably going to just stay mostly at just like festivals and shit like that, and not necessarily like break into
like super mainstream.
Yeah, right. So,
Now, the way I look at music now and everything, I guess, and my biggest gripe and everything towards this new shit and everything like that is, it's just not There's no substance to it and everything like that. It's just like I made a comment on one of these videos early and everything like that. And I was like, I'd rather somebody eat Taco Bell, get diarrhea, get real close to my ear and take a big nasty shit in it rather than listen to the bullshit that he was talking about. Because I was like, you're not saying anything. There's nothing that, and looking at the videos, you can see it with their performances and everything. It's lazy. There's no passion behind it. There's nothing in it except I'm getting some money out of this. Yada, yada, yada. I'm getting bitches. I'm getting fame. That's only going to last 2 years or whatever. Like, that's the extent of it. Go ahead.
No, that's the perfect example. It's like I was telling Kyle when we was in Dallas. It's that one song we played it here. The F-R-E.
Yeah.
Like I was like, that song is talking about absolutely nothing. It just sounds ignorant. It's just like, but black people just be dancing to it. I seen black people. Probably anybody's dancing to it, but. It's just like, man, they could be talking about your mama, your grandma, your auntie in this song.
They got a beat.
You just dance and move to anything. I'm like, do you know what you're dancing to? Like, listen to what they're saying.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys have finally joined me. You know, where I've been for the last 20 years about music.
I don't even listen to new music because everything I listen to is all from like later dates and everything. That's why like when y'all be like, oh, you just listen to old shit. I'm like, yeah, because you got this.
I was so happy when like I'm not saying that like I should be proud of you because like I shouldn't, like you're older than me, etc. But like. But like when I came into work that one day and you were listening to Dark Time Sunshine,
that's because he plays it.
Like all this shit,
like the song.
And a couple other things, I was like, this is like some underground shit that like I be listening to, and it's like it speaks about real shit, and it's, you know, it's cool.
That's why I like Coast Contra.
It's cool to see that become a thing, and I genuinely hate for this to be the thing that we end on, but like,
we ain't in here.
Goddamn it, you just said something that. It triggered something that I wanted to speak on.
Well, when I was saying, just them not having like substance or anything like what?
Well, fucking hey, man, I really forgot. But like, you know, you break it all down, and it comes down to this whole weird era that we currently sit in, where it's like, honestly, we don't really know where to go forward from here because, again, a lot of the issues are the same, and if we rehash old shit, that's fucking boring. But at the same time, I lost it. It's gone.
It's
Fuck
cool.
it. Just move on.
What I had on the screen here and everything is lyrics from one of the dudes that was rapping and everything like that. I don't know if one of you wants to
That's what it was.
To go along with that as best as you can with no
I'm
beat.
up in the numbers, let's get it. I'm pimping the wig, it's permanent. Weezy the waving, it's permanent. Weezy the waving, she surfing it. Yeah, Weezy the waving, she surfing it. Yeah. More these more problems are surfacing.
Yeah.
I came to the game and it's urgent.
Yeah.
I came in the game and it's promising. It's garbage. I'm sorry.
Like, it's just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's the way.
That's the way. It's basically just doing the repetitive shit and everything like that. And these are supposed to be freestyles and everything like that. Now, if that's a freestyle and you can't do it, cool, I respect that. Yeah. But half the time that people are doing freestyles, they're written. And
it's like that whole thing where it's like it's supposed to be like a battle.
Yeah.
When they, you know, it's not even like there's no beat or anything like that. It's just that I kill niggas.
Yeah.
Right.
And when I'm out here, I steal niggas. Bars. What do you think I do?
Ooh.
I feel niggas.
That nigga masseuse.
So that finally reminded me what I was gonna say was you were talking about EDM and you were talking about like this shit just having no substance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of what I think it kind of comes down to is, and we've talked about this like I think 6 or 7 episodes ago. A lot of music that comes out now, it's just about vibes.
Yep.
It's all about fucking
just remember
vibes.
that, yep.
So when you was talking about people up at Dreamcon and it was talking about FRE, like they were just dancing to it, it's like, yeah, because it's like the instrumental.
If you just play the instrumental, it's gonna make you move.
Sounds fucking dope. So like the future could be just instrumental shit if people didn't also want to hear vocals with it. Right. And so if it's just vibes, what it comes down to is if people don't want to give a shit about hearing something, they're not gonna listen. They're just gonna fucking hear the beat.
Selective hearing when it comes to music.
That's what it's gonna be.
And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Because I'll tell you, like I said, anytime that I would talk about music and whatnot, I was like, I'm cool with listening to Future when I'm at a club. But other than that, you ain't gonna hear me like rolling down the street listening to Future.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's hear me though.
Yeah, right. like the thing that makes me laugh and everything like that, listen to this music, is I really want to have the same reaction to all of this shit like Michael Jackson does, like when he's doing the "We Are the World" shit. Like, have y'all seen this behind the scenes?
As a pop filter.
Yeah,
That's the way to
so
go.
you got these fuckers. Is that Michael Bolton or whatever? Cyndi Lauper and some other bitch. Like, look at Michael Jackson the whole time. Like, they're singing and everything, and it's crazy. I'm gonna play this after so we can get the audio of it. Like, they sound like super trash and everything. Michael sounds smooth as a motherfucker.
He tipped that engineer like $1,000 to be like, yeah.
No, he didn't do nothing. Look at him the whole time. Like, he sings his stuff, comes out super smooth. It's buttery. It's man. Look at him. He grooving and everything. It sounds nice. Moves over to him. Watch him hear this bullshit. Stop. Michael Jackson wasn't having none of that.
He fell right out of the vibe.
That's the way I feel about whenever I hear any of this new music that's coming out and everything. Super trash. And yeah.
You ain't
honestly, I think we getting close to it. But before we leave and everything, you know, I've been playing my side of the field and everything.
Right.
Pretty much, if you guys haven't heard already, the robot uprising has happened.
It started.
Right? Now, I'm with this and everything. So if you guys haven't heard or whatever, there was a 7-year-old that got his finger broken. I'm not laughing at that. But, you know, he was trying to cheat the robot, man. The robot wasn't playing that shit. He broke his finger because he was trying to move a rook in a diagonal angle, and they don't work like that. Right. So that robot was like, nah, nigga. Nah, you ain't cheating me.
I heard about it, but I never saw it.
My senses detect that you a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Showing him right now. He got his lunch money too. Had to get him ass out of there. So, like I said, man, the robots they go by the rules, which is why we need robot cops. They don't play that. Did he die? Did he die? Did he die?
You see what happens?
He got his finger broken. It'll heal.
It'll heal poorly.
Nah, it'll heal further. They were in China. He's okay. All right. You know, it'll be perfectly fine. You know,
He's back at the factory the next day.
Whoa, Kai, whoa. But nah, man, he didn't die. All right.
He didn't die.
If it was an American cop, he would have shot him for stealing.
No, what it did was it made the most amount of damage with what it had available. So you give a robot a gun, it's gonna do the most damage that it can.
No, it ain't. It'll just threaten you.
No, yeah,
But
okay.
it won't shoot.
He's just gonna shoot below the waist.
Robots,
Not
man.
homicide.
Robot cops. They're stern.
I'm against it.
Stern but fair.
How do we come out of the same one?
Nah, we'll be fine. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it. We're gonna wrap up this show. Hope you enjoyed everything that we did. We back. We moving and grooving. And yeah, make sure that you subscribe to everything that we got out there. Share the videos. We love you. You're great people.
You're special.
You're special. That's what I was missing. Well, all right. I think we're gonna get it. This is Jonathan the Great.
It's Midwest.
Hey, too.
This is Sam, aka I forgot my AKA.
And this is Kyle.
All right, and we
are
Out of here.
Peace.